Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Vivekananda Academy of Human Excellence. I hope that you all are safe at your home. Due to the COVID-19 outbreaks, we all are learning different kinds of study material using various kinds of sources like YouTube channels, Google Meet, Zoom meeting. That means these are the sources of digital learning. So we all are using this. So today I would like to teach you a very important lesson which is belonging from science. The name of lesson is the solar system. Everybody knows that, and this system is actually very interesting to learn, to identify the various kinds of stars, planets, comets and different things. So today we will cover these kind of points in detail. Number one, about introduction of solar system. So before going to an introduction, I would like to introduce about the solar system. The word solar says that the energy coming out from sun. So everybody knows that during morning time, at afternoon time, at evening time, we can observe sun in day-to-day life. So what are the characteristics of sun? What are the vital functions of sun? If अगर sun ही चला जाए तो what happens behind this? So everything you should understand and learn in this lesson. Second, about solar system. Solar system किसे कहा जाता है and what kind of planets occurs in our solar system. But before going toward the solar system किसमें आता है? First, universe. Universe consists of galaxies, and each kind of galaxies consists of many solar system, and we all are a part of a single solar system. It has a one sun, and remaining planets are rotates around the sun. That means we know that in our solar system there are total 8 planets we observe. Number one, about Mercury, second Venus, and third planet Mars, then Uranus, Neptune, and many others. So third point, about the sun. In this point we cover the characteristics of sun, temperature of sun, internal core of sun, and many more. Next, about planets. Already we have known about the 8 planets occurs in our solar system, and in this point the planets also we cover the different characteristics of planets. Next, about stars. Stars having their own light and heat. Next, about satellite. In this point also we cover the point about natural satellites and artificial, that is man-made satellites. Next, heavenly bodies like the comets, meteoroids, asteroids, we will cover in this point. Next, structure of the earth. Our earth consists of 3 layers. So what are the types of layers? What are the characteristics of layers? We can cover in this point, structure of the earth. Next, movement of the earth. Everybody knows that the rotation and revolution, both words carry different characteristics. That means हमारी जो अर्थ है वो सन के भीतर घूमती है. That means our earth rotates around the sun, लेकिन वो सन के अराउंड रोटेट होते होते खुद भी रोटेट हो जाती है. That means the rotation वो खुद के ऊपर घूमती है and revolution वो सन के अराउंड घूमती है. So due to the movement of the earth, rotation and revolution, days and night occurs as well as seasons occurs. वहाँ पर दिया है. That means day and night and seasons. What is the exact reason behind the days and night? दिन और रात क्यों होते हैं? Seasons क्यों आते हैं? ठंडी का मौसम आता है, गर्मी का मौसम आता है. What is the exact science behind these seasons and day and night? We will cover in this point. And about last, that means the summary of the whole lesson. That means points to remember. So before going toward the solar system, let's learn about one by one, point wise, about universe and our solar system. So let's begin.
Observe this picture. This is our universe. The vast space that we see when we look up at the sky during night time, and everything in it is called the universe. That means we all are a part of this universe. It includes various kinds of bodies like stars, planets, satellites, meteorites and comets. So everybody observe this picture. The dotted parts gives us the information about galaxies. इस पिक्चर में जो स्टार लाइक स्ट्रक्चर दिखाई दे रहे हैं वो अलग अलग प्रकार की गैलेक्सीज है एंड हम उसी गैलेक्सीज में से एक गैलेक्सी का पार्ट है. सो लेट्स गो टूवर्ड्स द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग अबाउट गैलेक्सी एंड द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ गैलेक्सी. This picture shows that our galaxy. So we says that Milky Way of galaxy. हम इसे क्या कहते हैं? मिल्की वे गैलेक्सी. और इस गैलेक्सी में आपको रेड कलर की जो स्पॉट्स दिख रहे हैं, यू कैन इजीली आइडेंटिफाई द रेड कलर स्पॉट्स. दिस गिव्स अस द लिटिल बिट इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट अवर सोलर सिस्टम. यानी हमारे इस गैलेक्सी में अलग अलग प्रकार के सोलर सिस्टम्स है और अलग अलग सोलर सिस्टम्स में सिर्फ हम एक सोलर सिस्टम का पार्ट है. दैट मीन्स एक गैलेक्सी में बहुत सारे सोलर सिस्टम्स होते हैं और उसी में से एक सोलर सिस्टम का हम पार्ट होते हैं. सो लेट्स गो टूवर्ड्स द सोलर सिस्टम. द मेन पार्ट ऑफ द सोलर सिस्टम इज द सन. द सन and the 8 planets and their satellites and other heavenly bodies like comets and asteroids form the solar system. The sun is a hot ball of glowing gases at the center of our solar system. Let's see, the sun is a hot ball of glowing gases. It is the nearest star to the earth. ये हमारे अर्थ का सबसे नज़दीक वाला स्टार है. It has a diameter of about, let's see, identify the number, 13,92,000 kilometers. It is about 150 million kilometers away from the earth. Let's see what is the actual distance between sun towards the earth is 150 million kilometers. एंड सूरज का जो डायमीटर है वो है नियरली इक्वल टू 14 लाख. दैट मीन्स एक्चुअल नंबर इज 13,92,000 kilometers. The sun is made up of hydrogen and helium gas. In the sun, hydrogen changes into helium and releases a lot of heat and light energy. देखो यानी सूरज चमकता क्यों है, सूरज हमें रोशनी क्यों देता है, सूरज हमें एनर्जी क्यों देता है. द रीजन बिहाइंड इज दैट द हाइड्रोजन चेंजेस इनटू हेलियम एंड during the changing of this hydrogen towards the helium it releases a lot of heat and light energy. So this energy is called solar energy. इसे हम क्या कहते हैं? सोलर एनर्जी. The temperature on the surface of the sun, let's see, the normal temperature of human being, we know that 37 degree. Then what about the normal temperature of the surface of the sun is about 5,500 degrees Celsius. So everybody you should note that the temperature on the surface of the sun is about 5,500 degree Celsius. And that at its core, that means any center में, the centrally placed sun and its core is about 15 million degree Celsius. यानी जो सेंटर है सन का उसका कितना तापमान है? is about 15 million degree Celsius. Without the sun, heat and light energy, there would be no life on the earth. यानी बिना सूरज के हम धरती पर सरवाइव नहीं कर सकते. जस्ट इमेजिन कि सूरज चला गया. वी कांट ऑब्जर्व सन ड्यूरिंग डे और नाइट टाइम. व्हाट हैपन अगर सन नहीं होगा? सन गिव्स अस सन रेज एंड इनसाइड ऑफ दिस सन रेज प्लांट्स गेट्स टूवर्ड्स द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस. यानी सूरज हमें रोशनी नहीं देगा, रोशनी ना देने की वजह से प्लांट्स फोटोसिंथेसिस नहीं करेंगे. द फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस इन द प्रेजेंट ऑफ सनलाइट प्लांट्स मेक्स देयर ओन फूड. अगर प्लांट्स नहीं आएंगे, ट्रीज नहीं आएंगे तो वो हमें ऑक्सीजन प्रोवाइड नहीं करेंगे, वो हमें फूड प्रोवाइड नहीं करेंगे. ड्यू टू दिस रीजन वी कैनॉट सर्वाइव ऑन द अर्थ. दैट मीन्स there would be no life on the earth without the sun's heat and light energy. So let's go towards the next point about the planet and actual structure of planet around the sun. Observe this picture of 8 planets, exactly correct sequence of 8 planets along with the sun. Planets are heavenly bodies that move in orbits around the sun. ये सब planets क्या होते हैं? sun के around घूमते रहते हैं. They can revolve around the sun. They do not give out heat and light on their own. यानी planets रोशनी और energy, heat and light provide नहीं करते हैं. So first of all, everybody you should observe the correct sequence of the planets. First planet from the sun known as Mercury, second Venus and third planet Earth जहाँ पर हम रहते हैं, that means human beings as well as all living organism live on the earth. Fourth planet Mars, fifth Jupiter, sixth Saturn, seventh Uranus and last one Neptune. So let's go towards the various kinds of characteristics of each planets. They appear bright due to the sunlight that falls on their surface. यानी सूरज की रोशनी उन planets के ऊपर पड़ती है तभी जाके वो हमें visible होते हैं. There are total 8 planets in our solar system that revolve around the sun. Our Earth is also one of them. So first planet known as Mercury. Indian name of Mercury is a Budh. The time taken for complete one revolution is equal to 88 days. This planet is closest to the sun and smallest planet in all solar system. Second about Venus. The Indian name of Venus is Shukra. The time taken for complete one revolution around the sun is nearly about 225 days. But the main and vital characteristic about the Venus, it is the hottest and brightest planet called evening and morning star. देखो, that means first planet है Mercury, second है Venus. Still Venus is hotter than Mercury. Third planet about Earth. So we say that the Prithvi. This is an Indian name. The time taken for complete one revolution is equal to 365 days. It's called a blue planet due to the presence of water content nearly up to 71%. It is known as a blue planet as most of the surface is covered with water. Only planet where life is known to exist. यही एक planet है जहाँ पर life exist है. Next, number 4th planet known as Mars. So Indian name is Mangal. It has 2 satellites and our Earth has one natural satellite known as Moon. Then what about the time taken for complete one revolution around the Sun? 687 days required to complete one revolution to Mars to complete one revolution around the Sun. Mars. The characteristics of Mars, it is called the red planet because surface has a red soil and rocks. Atmosphere mostly contain carbon dioxide. Next, number 5th about Jupiter. We know that about the Jupiter. So we say the Brihaspati. It has 79 satellites and its time taken for complete one revolution is equal to 12 years. It is the largest planet in our solar system. Next, number 6 about Saturn. We says that the Shani, it has 62 satellites and it requires 29 years time to complete one revolution around the sun. Saturn is the second largest planet called the planet of rings. It is made up of rock particles and ice, also called gaseous planet because it is made up of gases. So dash planet also known as a gaseous planet, so known as Saturn. Next, number 7 about Uranus. The Indian name of Uranus is Arun. It has 27 satellites and it completes it time taken for a one revolution is nearly equal to 84 years. It is the third largest planet, gaseous planet, has a methane. Methane means CH4 gas in the atmosphere, which gives it blue-green color. And last planet about Neptune. So we says that the Indian name of Neptune is Varun. It has the 14 satellites, and it time taken for one revolution is equal to 165 years. It is the coldest and farthest planet, यानी सबसे लंबा और coldest planet यानी ठंडा planet है. So outer planets and inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are called inner planets because they are near to the sun, and the Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are called outer planets. So let's go towards the star. Stars is a huge ball of gas. Huge ball of gas. It gives out its own light and heat. That means planets does not have own light and heat, but the stars gives out its own light and heat. The sun is the nearest star to the earth. The sun is the nearest star to the earth. The stars look small because they are far away from us. That means the distance between earth and stars are too much lengthy, too much far. Due to this reason, the stars look small. Then what about satellites? There are the small heavenly bodies that revolve around the planet. यानी हर एक planet के around में कुछ न कुछ revolve करता होता रहता है, इसे हम satellites कहते हैं. Some planets have their own satellites. कुछ planet ऐसे भी है, they have their own satellites. The moon is the natural satellite of the earth. This is an important or vital sentence. The moon is the natural satellite of the earth. It has no light of its own. It shines because it reflects the light of the sun. So everybody observe this picture here. वहाँ पे दिखाई दिया है कि सन के रेज मून के ऊपर पड़ते हैं और वही रिफ्लेक्ट होके हमें अर्थ पर दिखाई देते हैं during night time. That means it shines because it reflects the light of the sun. Satellites sent to space by scientists are known as artificial satellites or man-made satellites. Known as Sputnik 1. देखो Sputnik 1 नाम का जो सैटेलाइट था was the world's first artificial satellites. Here is the possibility of occurrence of one multiple choice question in upcoming examination like this. Dash dash was the world's first artificial satellite. So the answer goes towards Sputnik 1. Artificial satellites helps us in the communication and weather forecasting. That means we can easily watch or listen the various kinds of programs on television, on TV, due to the forecasting or the communication between satellites. So IRS, that means Indian Remote Sensing satellites are used for weather forecasting, and INSAT stands for Indian National Satellite System, are mainly used for telecommunication purpose like radio and TV broadcasting. Let's see, these are the examples of actual use of or function of artificial satellite. So let's go towards the some other heavenly bodies like asteroids, comets and meteorites. Asteroids, these are rocks of various sizes which revolve around the sun. That means the shape of the rocks are different kinds. The sun in the wide space between the orbits of the planets Mars and Jupiter. Asteroids are smaller than planets. This sentence you should note that asteroids are smaller than planets and are also called minor planets. Next point about comets. These are very small objects which are made up of gas and dust. Comets are made up of gas and dust. They revolve as it is around the sun in elliptical orbits. So here is one possibility about the multiple choice question. Comets revolve around the sun in dash dash orbit. So the answer goes towards elliptical orbit. These become visible when they come close to the sun. Comets have a long glowing tail. Comets have a long glowing tail. यानी आग का गोला जैसे आगे चला जाता है पीछे टेल आती है. As it is, comets looks like, for example, Halley's comet. Halley's comet यानी हैले का धूमकेतु. It's seen after every 76 years. This is the special characteristic of comet Halley. It is seen after every 76 years. And what about meteorites? Meteorites are formed when the asteroids collide with each other. That means the formation of meteorites due to the collision of asteroids. These are celestial bodies of various sizes which revolve around the sun in their orbits. Let's see. These are celestial bodies. It is a part of celestial bodies of various sizes which revolve around the sun in their orbit. When meteoroids enters the Earth's atmosphere, everybody you should observe these pictures about asteroid, Halley's comet and meteorites. It is called a meteor. When it enters the Earth's atmosphere, जब वो Earth के atmosphere के अंदर आता है, it burns due to the presence of oxygen in the atmosphere. The burning meteors is seen as a streak of light, so it is called shooting star. Why it is called shooting star? Because when they enters to the Earth's atmosphere, it burns, and the burning meteors is seen as a streak of a light, that is known as shooting star. A meteor which does not burn up completely on entering the Earth's atmosphere, it is known as meteorite. meteorite. So if I ask some questions related to this, the nearest planet to the sun is dash dash. So the nearest planet is Mercury. Second, the hottest planet is dash dash, Mercury or Venus. The hottest planet is second from the sun, known as Venus. So let's go towards the structure of the Earth. Everybody knows that the Earth is the only planet where life exists due to the presence of atmosphere or oxygen, etc. Earth's atmosphere and water make life possible on the Earth. The atmosphere also protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays, UV rays of the sun. यानी हमारे अर्थ को कवरिंग है, एटमॉस्फेयर को वो क्या करता है, जितने भी अल्ट्रावायोलेट रेज सूरज की तरफ से आते हैं जो हमारे शरीर के लिए, लाइफ के लिए हार्मफुल है, दे प्रोटेक्ट फ्रॉम देम. इट्स सरफेस हैज माउंटेन्स, rivers, valleys and oceans. It is believed that the earth was very hot during the early part of its formation. यानी जब हमारी अर्थ तैयार हो रही थी, it is very hot during the early part of its formation. It took millions of years to cool down. तो उन्हें ठंडे होने के लिए millions of years spend करने पड़े. So everybody observe the picture of structure of the earth on page number 210. So first of all, you should observe the neat label diagram of structure of the earth. Outermost layer known as crust, then second mantle, third outer core and last one inner core. The earth has an egg-like structure. Our earth looks like an egg. At its center is a yolk. A yellow color portion occurs inside of the egg known as yolk. So as it is the center of the earth known as core, at its center is a yolk of metal called core, which is surrounded by an egg white of soft rock called the mantle and an outer shell of a rock called crust. Let's see what are the exactly names of core, mantle and crust and their characteristics. So what are the characteristics of crust? The outermost layer of the earth is called crust. Its thickness varies from place to place. It varies from 6 to 11 km under oceans, but under high mountains it is about 70 km thick. Let's see, it is about 70 km thick. It is made up of rocks. It contains continents and oceans. So life exists on the crust, yani everyone is living on outermost surface of the earth. So these are the characteristics. It varies from 6 to 11 kilometer under the ocean, but under the high mountains it is about 70 kilometer thick, the outermost layer of crust. Then what about mantle? It is the middle layer lying between the crust and the core. Core and crust के बीच का जो portion होता है, that is known as mantle. It is partially molten layer. It is about 2,900 kilometer thick and contains a lot of iron and magnesium. So here is the one possibility of occurs multiple choice question in upcoming examination like this. Which layer of the earth consists of iron and magnesium? So the answer goes towards mantle. That means the second layer of earth from upper side. Then what about core? Core forms the center of the earth. It is divided into again two parts called outer core and inner core. The outer core is about 2,300 kilometer thick. Let's see, the outer core about 2,300 kilometer thick. It is made of molten iron and nickel. वो किससे बना है? Molten iron and nickel. Inner core is also made up of iron and nickel. It is about 1,200 kilometer thick and is like a solid ball of metal. So these are the main characteristics about crust, mantle and core. So let's go towards the movement of the earth, यानी हमारी earth की movement कैसी होती है, about the rotation and revolution. Movements of the earth shows two types of movements. Number one, rotation and revolution. Rotation का मतलब है खुद के ऊपर घूमना, and about revolution sun के around घूमना. That's it. And due to the rotation and revolution, days and night and seasons occurs. So what about the rotation? The spinning of the earth, यानी हमारे earth का घूमना on its own axis, खुद ही के ही axis के भीतर घूमना, that is known as a rotation. So write down the definition of rotation. The earth completes one rotation in 24 hours. देखो, everybody you should observe this picture of rotation of the earth. Our earth is slightly tilted और वो उसका जो सेंटर है एक्सिस है उसी के भीतर घूमती है और एक चक्कर काटने के लिए 24 घंटे लगते हैं. ड्यू टू दिस रीजन वी सेज दैट इन अ सिंगल डे कंसिस्ट ऑफ 24 आवर्स. दिस टाइम पीरियड इज कॉल्ड अ सोलर डे. इसे हम क्या कहते हैं? सोलर डे. रोटेशन ऑफ द अर्थ कॉजेस डे एंड नाइट. सो नेक्स्ट अबाउट रिवॉल्यूशन, द मूवमेंट ऑफ द अर्थ अराउंड द सन. देखो, हमारे अर्थ की मूवमेंट अराउंड द सन इज कॉल्ड रिवॉल्यूशन और उस एक रिवॉल्यूशन के लिए 365 डेज लगते हैं. दैट मीन्स द अर्थ टेक्स अबाउट 365 डेज टू कंप्लीट वन कंप्लीट रिवॉल्यूशन. दिस टाइम पीरियड इज कॉल्ड अ सोलर ईयर. Revolution of the earth causes seasons. At a certain time, seasons vary in regions above and below the equator of the earth. At a certain time, seasons vary in regions above and below the equator of the earth. Then what about the day and night? The part of the earth facing the sun receives sunlight. यानी जितना पार्ट है हमारे अर्थ का जो सन की तरफ है तो आधा पार्ट में क्या होगा? सन के रेज उनके ऊपर गिर जाएंगे. दैट मीन्स द पार्ट ऑफ द अर्थ फेसिंग द सन रिसीव सनलाइट एंड हैज अ डे. वहाँ पे रोशनी होगी तो डेफिनेटली वहाँ पर दिन होगा. एंड द रिमेनिंग हाफ पार्ट, द अदर हाफ पार्ट ऑफ द अर्थ दैट इज अवे फ्रॉम द सन डज नॉट रिसीव एनी सनलाइट, एनी सन रेज एंड देयर इज अ डार्कनेस. सो वी से दैट द नाइट. So it has a absolutely night. So as the earth rotates, different places move near or away from the sunlight. So this is called the day and night. The earth rotates from west to east on its axis. Let's see, underline this sentence, earth rotates from west to east on its axis. So the sun appears to rise in the east and set in the west. So this is the science behind the day and night. So next point about seasons. The earth revolves around the sun, everybody knows about that, but before going towards the seasons, everybody, you should observe this cycle or the movement of the earth around the sun. That means the revolution of the earth causes changes in seasons. However, during its revolution, the earth always remain tilted. Everybody knows that कि हमारी जो अर्थ है वो tilted है. तो कितने एंगल से tilted है? On its axis at an angle of 23.5 degree. As a result, at a certain time of the year, the northern hemisphere is bent towards the sun, while the southern hemisphere is away from it. At some other times, about 6 months later, the southern hemisphere is bent towards the sun. देखो, sun while the northern hemisphere यानी ऊपर वाला हिस्सा is away from it, the hemisphere which is tilted towards the sun यानी जो टिल्टेड पोर्शन है वो सन की तरफ अगर टिल्टेड है तो सन की रेज डायरेक्टली उस पोर्शन पर आएगी. दैट मीन्स सन गेट्स द डायरेक्ट सन रेज, सो इट इज़ वार्मर. सो डेफिनेटली वहाँ पर समर सीजन होगा, गर्मी के दिन चल रहे होंगे. सो इट हैज़ लॉन्गर डेज एंड शॉर्टर नाइट, इट हैज़ अ समर. एट द सेम टाइम तभी अपोजिट साइड, दैट मीन्स द अदर हेमिस्फीयर दैट इज अवे फ्रॉम द सन, वो सूर्य से अपोजिट साइड पर है, गेट्स स्लैंटिंग सनरेज. सो इट इज कूलर, इट हैज़ अ शॉर्टर डेज एंड लॉन्गर नाइट. सो इट हैज़ अ डेफिनेटली विंटर. देखो विंटर और समर सीजन कैसे आते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, व्हेन इट इज इन समर इन इंडिया इन अ नॉर्थन हेमिस्फीयर, दैट मीन्स समर इन इंडिया, ब्राज़ील इन साउथर्न हेमिस्फीयर हैज़ अ विंटर. यानी जब भारत में गर्मी होती है तो हमारे अर्थ के अपोजिट साइड, हमारे भारत के अपोजिट साइड ब्राज़ील है, दैट मीन्स इन साउथर्न हेमिस्फीयर, वहाँ पर विंटर होगा. So the regions at or near the equator receive the same amount of sunlight all around the year. So it is like summer. So the 12 hours of a day and 12 hours of a night throughout the year. So autumn comes between summer and winter, while spring comes between winter and summer. So the autumn and springs are neither very hot nor very cold seasons. जब इसकी मूवमेंट होती है समर और विंटर के बीच में, तब ये दो ऑटम्स आते हैं. सो दस बोथ रिवॉल्यूशन एंड tilting of the earth are responsible for change in seasons in different parts of the earth. Next, about points to remember. This is a very important concept, that means points to remember or the summary of whole lesson consists of important or vital sentences. Among all the 8 planets that revolve around the sun in the solar system, life exists only on the earth. यानी आउट ऑफ 8 प्लैनेट में सिर्फ अर्थ ही एक ऐसा प्लैनेट है जहाँ पर हम सर्वाइव कर सकते हैं ड्यू टू द एटमॉस्फेयर और द प्रेजेंट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. नेक्स्ट, मून इज द नेचुरल सैटेलाइट ऑफ द अर्थ. Here is the one possibility of occurrence of multiple choice question in upcoming examination. Dash dash is the natural satellite of the earth. So the answer goes towards moon. Next, equator is an imaginary line that divides the earth into 2 equal halves. हाउस यानी पार्ट्स. हमारे अर्थ को 2 टुकड़ों में बांटने वाली कौन सी लाइन होती है? इमेजिनरी लाइन नोन एज इक्वेटर. द रोटेशन ऑफ द अर्थ causes day and night. The dash dash of the earth causes day and night. Rotation or revolution. So the answer goes towards rotation. And the revolution of the earth causes seasons. Earth rotates from west to east on its axis. Both revolution and tilting of the earth are responsible for change in seasons in different parts of the earth. Both the revolution and tilting of the earth, slightly tilted our earth, are responsible for change in seasons in different parts of the earth. यानी हमारी अर्थ स्लाइटली टिल्टेड है, उसी की वजह से सीजन होते हैं। दो मेन सीजन्स होते हैं, एक समर जहाँ पर सन के रेज डायरेक्टली आते हैं और एक विंटर जहाँ पर स्लैंटिंग आते हैं। और टिल्टेड होने की वजह से ऑटम सीजन बीच में, उन दो सीजन्स के बीच में आते हैं। So you should write all these points in your notebook carefully. So here we have covered lots of points in details related to this whole lesson. So watch this video carefully again and again and understand the basic concept as well as the science behind of any kind of situation like rotation, revolution, days and night and seasons. Thank you.